Hey guys, I wanted to go over a few problems that people had trouble with yesterday and answer a few questions um, that came up on the exit ticket. First question was, where in the world I'm going to use exponent, and we're definitely going to look at exponent later. If not, you're going to look at it in trig. But we definitely use exponent to represent population growth and bacteria growth or any other rapid growth or decay. Um, for now, we're just going to learn the rules just because we need to move on to something else. Problem number one is 3x to the second power to the fifth power. What I like to do or think about when I see this problem is that the 5 outside, I'm going to kind of use the distribute property based on the rule. I'm going to use 5 and distribute it to the 3 and to the x. What that looks like is 3, even though you don't see it, it has exponent 1, an invisible 1. So what I do is I multiply that 1 times the 5, the outside 5. And I'm going to do the same thing with the x. X has power 2. And then I'm going to multiply that with the outside 5. That becomes 3 to the 5th power, x to the 10th. You can use your calculator and do 3 to the 5th power, or you can just multiply 3 5 times and you can simplify that. Number 2 is very similar. It just has more factors inside the parentheses. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did before. Distribute that outside exponent with each of the factors. And 5, remember, has a power of 1. A has power of 2 and B 4. And I'm just going to multiply each power by the outside exponent. This becomes 5 to the second power. A to the 4th power and B to the 8th power. And I can definitely simplify that more. Boom. The next two problems they're just similar, very similar. I distribute the outside power to each of the factors. I remember that 7 has a power of 1. And then I multiply each power by the outside power. And this becomes 7 squared, y to the 8th power. This is 49. Boom. Beautiful. The last rule is same, very similar. You can do it by this at this point, but I'm going to just do it with you. So I distribute each of this the outside power to each of the factors, and this becomes 3 8 B 7 and C to the first power. I'm gonna put it there so we both know that cannot write because they're too close. Boom, 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 boom. This becomes 3 to the 3rd power, A to the 3rd power, B to 21 or 21st power, and C to the 3rd power. This is 27. Yeah, I like that. So, yeah.